If you are a League of Legends or Dota 2 player, what you have to remember is what your character does to support your team, or at least looks like you do. And if you are a Battle Royale player like Apex Legends, Fortnite, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, or even Boku no Hero Academia Ultra Rumble, you'll understand the concept. Send everyone to the lobby. Welcome to this half-decent guide. I'm FlameMDQ, and this is how to play Eternal Return, the Korean MOBA Battle Royale coming to change the scene. Before starting the game, go to Option, this Gear, Game, choose these 4 options. Scroll down a little bit and enable Auto Loot and Auto Keep, or pause the video now and make them look the same in your game. From the moment of the character selection, we will have a small icon that will indicate if our character does mainly physical or magical damage. The term is actually skill damage, because I do not deny that there is some magic in using 40mm grenade for our semi-war-like targets, but so you do not get confused if both terms are used. Instantly, the established route will appear on the map, so follow it to the letter in the name of these 3 or 4 places that you are asked for. If you want to go to the map part, simply press Alt while viewing a skill and it will give you more details of the skill. Starting the game, and your first objective is to fill your equipment inventory with 5 purple items as fast as possible. Open every box, cupboard, trash can you find on your way. Your goal is only items that have a yellow arrow on the top of the left hedge. A jacket plus litter jacket, a duster, and now it's a butler suit. Doesn't sound so crazy if I say so, eh? When you have the 5 purple options, it's the second moment that the ideas, group with my allies, or commit murder, will go through your head. The first moment is when you cross an ally, both cross an enemy, and decide to hurry the process.
Ooh, first blood!
Are all the objects in boxes? No, specifically the stone, branches, litter, water, and flowers are in semi-specific places of the map. Stone and branches are everywhere. If not, click and it will show you the map. Flowers and water are more in specific areas of the map, and the litter is from the animals. They are half robots, don't pity them. How fast do you have to get the purple items? Before it gets dark. Generally, you have about 2.5 minutes, which is the average time for all players to get ready. Go to a game with bots to practice if necessary. Map organization is a common problem. Boxes always have random items, but animals and other natural things keep their position. Didn't get ready in time because you got hit? Keep going until complete. The same object can be in multiple sections of the map. Are you really in a hurry? You can speed up to 30 crates to ask a drone to give you the item right away, especially when you are missing just one and don't want to delay any longer. Now that we have our 5 items, get together with your team, go to this anti-quiz. Yes, it's a phone booth. The probability that you have seen one of these in your life requires more than 25 years of live activity, or a museum. This allows to teleport almost anywhere. I say almost because it is random within the area. The first day you are immune to stuns while doing the Matrix, but after that it's your problem. But if our idea is to appear next to our team, click their icons. What do I do now? Hunt animals while searching for other players with your team. There are some objectives to speed up this operation. If purple in games means epic, gold is legendary. To get golden items, we need special materials. These are 5. Tree of Life and Meteor, which numerically both have the same value. Mithril, like the one in the Lord of the Rings, Force Core, the expensive one, or Combined, and BF Blood, the really expensive one. So much so there's only 1 per game unless you spend crates, which I'll explain later. So you are going to farm until you get them? No, the game will constantly give us in the transition of day and night opportunities to get them, to improve our equipment or die trying.
Double kill. Killing spree!
Like the purple boxes that will fall from the sky and will be announced sometime in advance. These wild ones are food. In addition to the 3 mini bosses, Alpha, which are 2, then Omega, and finally Dr. Wiglane, which is unique. Although after a few days the game may take pity on you and throw a material into a bear or a wolf. An important fact is that alpha will happen precisely on day 2. Why do you care? Well, because at the same time as alpha there is a slightly less suicidal option. These are the battle zones. There are 3 of them, 1 for attack, 1 for speed and 1 for shields. Inside you will have a Battle Royale within the Battle Royale, fighting to stay close to the mobile device. The winning team will claim only one of its members and upgrade according to the amount of kills achieved. Seriously, don't ask for the cheapest if they fall too much. Of these 3 targets, obviously the most important is the Green Doctor, weak line. That if your team gives her the last hit, she will give a temporary damage buff, and it lasts a long time. Which golden item is best for your character? If you have no idea, click on the item above and it will give you options. Or with B to give you a little more details. But with its monetary value, I hope you understand that one of each is the best idea to not leave your team with crumbs. And since I forced you to press B, it will be good to see this stats indicator. Your character manages 6 experience bars. The general experience to increase skills, weapon improves 2 stats and varies by character and weapon. Combat, any violent interaction, reduce the damage received. Hunting, fight against animals and you will do more damage to them. Regenerate life out of combat. Searching, you will regenerate energy out of combat. And movement, just walk or craft some shoes, you will move faster. If you want to regenerate out of combat, also by pressing X, which is the little double C. Their character will sit down and take a rest and you won't be able to do anything, but the regeneration is amazing. Let's go to stats that you can see by pressing C. If you play League of Legends, this is very easy. Attack or skill damage. Defense is global, there are no 2 types. Attack speed, movement, critical chance, only for your right click unless a skill says so. And cooldown reduction, which makes your skill can be used earlier. The maximum is 30%, but you can use items to reach 35 or 40%. We also have lifesteal, omni-siphon which is healing with skills, and armor penetration which is also indifferent to the type of damage. Let's continue with the violence. Unlike most battle royales, the ring system is by areas. A zone has 3 states. The first one is all good, the second one turns orange and then red. If orange, the area is on alert and will disable at dawn. If it is red, it is disabled. It means that we can enter, but this will affect our clock. Yes, that little one under the other clock. The kills will help us to replenish some time and also the course of the game. What matters to you is that if you reach 0, you explode. And no, you don't get knocked down, you are eliminated. Your allies can resurrect you, yes, but you will still have no time available to even try to set a foot in one of these places. And speaking of resurrecting, if you get knocked down, nothing happens. Your allies can pick you up. If you get killed, no problem later. You just need a few seconds without your whole team being knocked down to respawn. Yes, your whole team, don't be a clown. By day 3, you will not be resurrected if you are eliminated. Your team will have to pay a fee at a kiosk to revive you, 250 credit to be exact. Consider this the number to remember. Extreme caution. By day 5, resurrection purchase will also be disabled. Assuming that everything becomes a foobar, your only option is to run away. If you were thinking of committing suicide against a team, this is important for ranked games because you save some points. You can buy a ticket to escape from the lane. By doing so, it will enable you to teleport to the section with the question marks. Your whole team will come back to life, but if another team did it in the same period of time, both teams will have a final fight to see who can escape in the submarine. With all this, we have covered the general game plan, and if you choose Korean item guys, you will be fine. When I close the video, I attach this small list to separate the characters by difficulty according to the measures of the game. Difficult 1 to 5, where 1 is as straightforward as it sounds and your biggest complication is that you are not too obvious. 2. Usually you have some rules you are going to have to be aware of all time, so you don't do something clumsy. 3. More rules to deal with. 4. Requires more complex leg of hand because one mistake can be fatal. And 5. You are already supposed to know what you are doing because the character is not that intuitive and his strategy probably doesn't fit in a flowchart. Thank you very much for watching the video and for giving Eternal a chance. I have attached Twitch and YouTube channels in the description that I recommend to learn how to commit indiscriminate homicide.
A friend of mine once asked if I can burn them a CD. I don't know why they were so upset after I threw it on the fire.
And have a better day than Luke.
So fast.